Hi, welcome back to the Unchatable podcast. I'm your host, Jackal Crimson, my co-host, Alice, or... I guess we shouldn't say Unchatable podcast anymore, now that we've changed some things, just in terms of style and whatnot. So, I guess it should be called Unchatable NEO going forward. So, we don't have an opening yet, we'll figure that stuff out. But, yeah, we're here. We're trying some new things. We'll get to why all this new stuff is happening and whatnot, but for now, Alice, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Screaming about a certain group but we'll get to that later.
Certain group?
And
first time I'm hearing this, but alright.
First time you're hearing... You already seen my Twitter timeline.
Oh, whoa, yeah. I thought this was something brand new that just happened recently. I'm like, oh no, this is behind our branding. We will discuss this later. Like, oh yeah, you think I'd get the idea after I made that new Twitter banner for the account?
Yeah.
But yeah,
the old noggin jogging. But yeah, I've been doing well. The college has been going kind of great so far.
Nice.
But yeah.
I think
have a bet. Stop interrupting me.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
You're being a bad co-host right now. Rah. Okay. I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
Just messing with you.
Yeah.
Alright, how have you been, Jack?
Good. College has also been pretty good for me. Since we started recording, I've switched colleges from one estate over to one back in my home city, so it's all good. That means I also don't have to pay for my own groceries. And I have a midterm tomorrow. So yeah. You know how I'm spending the rest of my night. But yeah. Yeah, it's been good. Just just chilling, playing video games. The sort. But yeah.
Right.
So, I guess we can just start off now with, why we rebranded to Unchatable NEO. Well, that also comes with the poor task of having to mention that unfortunately, our old co-host, Nick, Iwai, Hardo, Gundad Man...
AKA the creator of Unchatable.
It was his idea to start this off in the first place.
Yeah.
He has unfortunately departed from the podcast. Because, it was just a matter of timing and whatnot. But, yeah. So, after he put in his 2-week notice, we basically, for a while, we had some ideas that we wanted to bring up with him, but we were all just so busy. 2020 hit us really hard. In terms of social lives and how he took our schedules. You'd think that with how everyone says, or how professors might say, "Aw, man, you're doing all this from home. You must have all the time in the world since you can't go outside." No. If anything, because we're at home, our parents make us do more.
Yeah.
If anything, I had 5 times more chores than usual. Because I was at home. I was mowing the grass, I was feeding the birds, I was blowing the leaves off the lawn. No, I think they very much underestimated how much you have to take an effect of parents and whatnot. But yeah, 2020 kind of, 2020 was it. To say that 2020 was
It was an absolute shit show.
It was a very interesting year indeed. Honestly, I'm happy that 2021 blew by so quickly. It doesn't even feel like it's already half past October.
I mean, we're still dealing with the pandemic, kind of, but it's not as, I guess, bad as before. I don't really know.
It's not as taxing, definitely.
Yeah, especially since, we're all getting our vaccines, and,
oh yeah.
We're getting out a little bit more, so, yeah.
Yeah, apparently some bit, and, Yeah, you can walk down the street without wearing a mask and then put it back on when going into a building, I guess. They tried a couple weeks ago with, oh, you could walk into, like, a Starbucks without your mask. And that quickly went away as soon as there was talk about the Delta variant. And as much as I'd love to keep talking about the vid, unfortunately, if you... I completely forgot when bringing up this subject that apparently, if you bring it up too many times, Susan Wachowski, whatever her last name is, blocks the video.
Thanks, Susan.
Thanks, Susan.
We really love you, even though we're not gonna get monetized, but
not like we were trying to monetize anyways. Maybe in the future, if Unchatable does get big somehow, who knows?
Maybe.
Perhaps. Or at least, as I get to quote my favorite YouTuber, Cat Icarus, is Susan Wetwinky.
Wetwinky.
Yeah, this was supposed to be us talking about the new Unchatable branding. But yeah, honestly, it killed a lot of our motivation during that year, and
that explains we had this huge hiatus for a while. Well, besides me uploading some old episodes. And not all of them, but you know.
Still a large majority of them. The ones that are important. The ones that, the ones we hold to our hearts and whatnot. Insert old Persona branding joke. Which I guess, I also have to address is us dropping the Persona branding. I mean...
It's not like we're not into Persona anymore.
Oh no,
we still are.
I'll still buy everything Persona. I'll still buy all the Persona games day one. I'm waiting for the Persona 5 Arena announcement.
I am, like I said in the old Day Plan podcast, I am taking a break from Persona for buying Persona stuff until a discount or whatnot. Unless my mom just surprises me with something Persona related. I'm like, surprise for you. I'm like, okay. Thank you.
I just kind of dropped putting Persona on all my social media stuff because I didn't want to be that guy who was so obsessed with Persona. You know, that one person you think you see every now and then, who tries to make Persona their whole identity. I'm like, oh man, I think I need to stop with the Persona stuff. I have 3 different Joker statues, 2 Koromaru plushies, a Teddy plushie, Persona 5 mouse pad, the collectible Japanese version of Persona 5 Vanilla, and that's just all the stuff I see on my desk right now. That's not even counting what I can go back into my living room and try to look for. But yeah, I think like, you know what? I want to just try to like maybe play Yakuza, maybe just play some Genshin. Who knows? Try to change up my lifestyle. Next thing I know, everything on my I quit using normal like art profile pictures on Twitter, and I just start using whatever I like lately. Currently, it's a Genshin character. You saw it a week ago. It was that sword got the sword.
That Rengoku looking ass.
Yeah, Rengoku looking ass. Yeah, Rengoku, but himbo flavored. My absolute favorite flavor. But yeah. Yeah, I absolutely love that guy. I love how like people love him and they ship him with characters, but they haven't even heard his voice yet.
People ship him with Sarah.
Oh yeah, Sarah Kujo. Oh, I love that. It's the equivalent of the 2 memes of, you're stupid, I like that in a man, and I love a woman that can kick my ass. But honestly, yeah. I love running around VR chat, like saying, oh my god, Sarah didn't fight me. Like, oh man, she said no to my rematch. I'm so pissed. Or, like, oh my god, I found the coolest cockroach today. You wanna see it? But nah.
But yeah, I also stopped talking about Persona a very, very long time ago. Oh, like back when I made my new account, which is my current one. I did originally want to go like full-blown Gorillas account, but that ended up like kind of failing a bit because when Persona 5 Royal came out, then I went back to talking about Persona, and then I went back to Gorillas, and then Fire Emblem, and then Gorillas, and then Fire Emblem again, and And now,
And now we'll...
Bang Dream.
Yeah, you're...
And now Bang Dream. And then Project Sekai, and then like a combination between the two.
And now you've ascended to a holy level with D4DJ.
Especially Rondo.
Oh, especially Rondo.
But we'll get to that pretty soon.
So much, and I'm just like looking at our icons, like, OMG, we're matching icon besties. We're like the two different, like... The people who don't know, Project Sekai is a Sega-produced mobile rhythm game about... It's literally just about Hatsune Miku and a couple different
Basically,
a couple different
basically a bunch of Vocaloids watch a bunch of gay kids do stuff.
You know what? Yeah, that's it. That's pretty good. And then
That's it. I gave it right.
and then D4DJ, there's no wacky tie-in with some kind of Vocaloid. No. Maybe like in a cross promotion, no, but that's not the overarching thing. D4DJ is just about like a couple of DJ units. And they all have like really cool personalities and different, like, despite like some of the music being
being pretty much EDM, they do have their own different styles.
Oh, then yeah. And I have fun fact. When that game originally came out, I was in the hospital for because of a chronic thing, and like I remember like, hey, I don't know if you messaged me this originally. I might try looking at it real quick.
By the way, when we were talking about when it released, we're talking about the English version.
The English release. I don't know,
I think I did message you about D4DJ a while ago, like a month before it released. In English.
You didn't tell me necessarily while I was in the hospital, but leading up to me being in the hospital, you had been telling me about it. I'm like, it's the summer. I don't have anything to do in here. You know what? I'll just download it. I can't sit up, but I'll download it. Next thing I know, I'm just like, the nurse walks in. I'm like, hey, what are you playing? I'm like, oh, it's this music game on my phone. I'm just like, you just see me like spending microtransactions and just like spinning the little discs in bed while still on like a heart monitor and whatnot. Like, dang, this heart monitor is really messing up my rhythm timing.
Oh, dear.
It's really interfering. But no. But yeah. If you see the new banner, promotion, the new banner that I edited, you'll see our new portraits done by PurpleMuke on Twitter. Please go follow them. They're pretty epic, and they were really nice in helping us figure out pricing and whatnot and getting the style down that we wanted. The banner.
Shoutouts to you.
The banner on Alice's side on the left, with their OC Amane, has Rondo, which is Alice's favorite group or units, as they're called, from D4DJ. Rondo.
Yeah, and my baby is dressed up as the lead singer, the lead vocalist, Tsubaki.
Yeah.
Tsubaki Aoyagi. Which I jokingly say that she's somehow related to Toya Aoyagi from Project Sekai.
Wow. Huh. I don't think I've heard you make that joke yet, but we'll see. But I guess
I've made that joke. I think I've made that joke before. I think back in April or May. I don't know.
Oh, then I definitely don't remember. But yeah. And then on my side of the new banner, it's just Kingdom Hearts. Like, it's just KH3.
It's just you wearing one of Akito's outfits.
Which is an outfit
Akito Shinodame.
It was from the Night of Defeat card, which is I was just wearing on my side. It's just I was riding the Kingdom Hearts hype train after Sora got announced for Smash. I'm like, you know what, KH3 is my favorite game of all time. I like the art from KH3 a lot. I think I'll just make that my profile, like me on my profile side, because it looks nice. Boom, done.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts starts Kingdom Hearts, and with the cinema outfit, yeah, they go 2 and 2 together.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm waiting for the Hatsune Miku cross promotion with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I can't wait for that either.
Wait a minute. If I put Kingdom Hearts in the official Unchatable banner, does that mean that Unchatable is light?
Yes.
Like,
I tried to have a joke for that. I forgot about it immediately.
Unchatable is light.
Oh my darkness.
Like, oh my god, Unchatable is light, and light is darkness, and darkness is Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts makes up darkness, but Kingdom Hearts is also light. Darkness. Mickey Mouse. Winnie the Pooh. That's it.
Winnie the Darkness.
I just summed up KH1 in a nutshell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
That's.
But yeah. As for to get back on track for the new rebranding, I got the Neo part because I was playing Neo The World Ends With You. I'm like, I like that moniker. Hey Alice, what if I know how we're talking about rebooting Unchatable? What if we just made what if we just named it Unchatable Neo or Neo Unchatable? And you were like, oh yeah, sure, okay, that sounds pretty cool. I like that. Then I started working on a logo. I add some sprites and whatnot, and yeah, that's where that is. And
I still need to beat Neo The World Ends With You.
Oh, there's so many spoilers I want to talk about with you because it's so much fun.
I'm still on
I keep listening
day
to
6, week 1.
I keep listening to the music cues. I keep listening to all the music and whatnot. Like, I'm going back. I'm listening to, like, the final boss theme. I'm thinking of, like, character introductions. I just think Neo Runs With You has such a... I know, I've spoken to my praise about Neo Runs With You's soundtrack. I just like listening to a lot of the songs on repeat. But yeah, I also just... I was just messing around with the colors of Unchatable. For as to the, how Unchattable's blue and Neo is purple, there's no big reasoning for that. I just like the way it looks. Simple input. There's nothing else really. There's no big reason for it.
It almost reminds me of the bi flag.
You know, if you really think about it, yeah. Huh.
Unchatable says bi rights.
Oh, well, that doesn't even need to be said. Like, you know what, by rights, definitely, though. Yeah. Let's see, what else did I have done? What else was really done about the news stuff? Honestly...
I think our, like... I can't speak words. Our, singular... That we're going to change up the formula of the,
the new format.
The podcast. Yeah.
As for the new format, yeah, it depends. I had a lot of friends who listen to my podcast in real life. Just IRL friends would just come up and say, hey, it's pretty cool. You know, just, you guys really don't take much time to talk about some of the topics. And I'm like, you know what, that's a good point. I think, and I thought, I think from now on, when we're going to keep doing these episodes, let's just have, like, one topic an episode. And it's not...
Oh, sorry, you go.
No, go ahead.
No. Alright, a bit of a fun fact, that's actually an idea I had, like, before, like, in the past, like, before. Or when talking about, like, the, Aikman podcast. When I was, but that idea was quickly shot down. But I did want to bring back the idea for Neo.
To try and incorporate it, but yeah. So, well, the way it's gonna work going forward is, we're not entirely turning down the idea of like a multiple topic episode in the future. If some big stuff happens that we definitely want to talk about, we'll have like a news roundup episode or something, or like a topic dump. It'll be like 2 or 3, like 2 to 4 topics if we really want to talk about them real badly. But on a normal occasion, we are going to have episodes themed to different franchises and whatnot. Like, I know we're We're going to have one about Smash Brothers. We're going to have one about Resident Evil. We're going to have one about our favorite mobile games, Project Set Guide and D4DJ. And I'll let you rant about Boundary for 20 minutes because I haven't started yet. But yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. And of course, whenever a new Persona game comes out, we will probably end up dedicating a new episode to talking about it, I guess, because, like, you know, for old time's sake.
Yeah, just like the good old days.
Just like the good old days.
Before the Fire Nation hit.
Like, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Damn.
I'm getting Persona fandom video flashbacks.
Oh man, how long did we spend on that? How much time did we spend on that thing?
I think like for like 2 months before I had to drop it because my audio was having issues, and now that I have a new PC, I don't have those files anymore, so whip-de-frickin-do!
Yeah. And just
but thankfully I do have we still have the script.
Yeah.
And looking back on it, even though it says that it's going to be unbiased, there is some bias in them.
Well, that's just an issue everyone has with writing. I think it was written without, like, any... Just... the way that it was written, I don't think that it was biased, personally. There's, like, 1 or 2 small rant... There's, like, a couple rant points where you could have just said side note, or me personally, and I don't think it would have been biased. I think it would have just been, like, you adding your own opinion to everything. Which is honestly it's what differentiates making it if you just say everything unbiasedly, you're basically a news network. You're basically a journalist. But if you read out something going on like that and you do add in your own touch, this is you sharing it as opposed to the other side. But yeah. I guess we're done talking about this oh yeah, Unchattable's still gonna be weekly. We might put off episodes to being bi-weekly at some point. Like, it's on some weeks. It just depends on, like, our schedule and whatnot. We don't even have a specific day figured out for when we want to record, like, for each week. But, you know, we'll figure it out. We've got the time. Everything will see itself fit and whatnot. I think we're done. Yeah, I think that was it for just like giving a rundown for how we're handling things going forward. I guess we can just go back to talking about like whatever we're doing lately, and just like having like the rest of this episode is just a chill episode.
Yeah. So, anyways, Rondo.
Yep, Rondo.
Yeah, that's literally what I've been doing the past couple of days, or weeks, or months, whatever. Just playing D4DJ and mainly talking about Rondo. Literally, the reason why I got into it is because of one of the members, Aoi Miyake. And when it comes to like handsome girls like her,
Tomboys.
I get super weak. I get super duper weak.
I do not blame you. Tomboys do be hidden different.
Especially, or as I like to call them, ikemen girls.
Aw, cool.
But yeah, and then everything just snowballs from here. And I say that in a good way.
Oh, that does sound like in a good way then. Yeah. Aside from that, myself, the past couple days or recently, I've just been playing a lot of VR chat. I have grown like a bunch of, I do spend a lot of my nights there because, you know, it's fun. It's just me chatting with friends with virtual avatars and whatnot. I just use my Oculus. It's all good fun. And then aside from that, on weekends or whatnot,
What?
I feel so much...
Come on, Jack! Push through! Push through!
I feel shame saying this. I do research and I watch TikToks and then I apply them to making sense in Genshin by making Genshin or other fandom videos with it on TikTok.
OMG, you use
for research
TikTok
purposes, Alice.
That's so cringe of ya.
Oh.
Okay, nah, I'm not gonna judge you. I ain't
it's all
judging
good.
you. I barely use TikTok at all.
I think you were the first person I actually followed.
Yeah, I barely use it.
Yeah. Recently, I just basically what I did, I might take the audio, or I might write a skit entirely on my own. I want to do that. It's just having a hard time finding people with the time, like in the same time frame as me, who want to record stuff. But I basically record my audio and screen with OBS, like we're doing with Unchatable right now, and then I send it to my computer, edit it so it's in mobile, upload it, and yeah. I've had like counting now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Genshin videos, and then 1 Fire Emblem 3 Houses video. Weirdly enough, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, the 3 Houses one did a lot better than I assumed it would. I had one episode, or like one video recently. I haven't posted about this yet. Well, I did, but that was before it actually took. I thought it was going to take off. Talking back on the subject of the Himbo Rengoku guy. What if Rengoku actually decided to become a demon at the end of that movie? I made a video. It was pretty basic, just Ningguang, Zhongli, and Ito. It is currently sitting at 161,000 views and 54,000 likes. Yeah, I'm becoming TikTok famous. And
You're becoming TikTok famous.
And because of that, I gained over 1,000 followers on there. It is scary, like.
Very cool. That's so freaking quick.
That was yesterday. How did this happen yesterday? I posted like yesterday at 4 p.m. Next thing I know, people, like, I'm meeting friends like, hey, you want to play in VR chat now? I'm like, ooh, okay. I'm like, there's cosplayers messaging me saying, hey, what's your Discord and what's your VR chat? Let's hang out sometime. You seem fun. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Me being socially awkward regardless if it's online or in person. I just started having like the Arabic Nokia ringtone sound effects in my brain. Or just my brain just goes to Renai circulation and I just like start walking on my ceiling. But no, yeah. That's just the one video. I posted another one today. It's currently sitting at 2,780 views and 800 likes. It's not doing nearly as good as the Ningguang one, but as the Geo family one that I mentioned with this 161,000 views, I'm not expecting it to get that far at all. I just wanted to post it up, and as long as it got over 1,000, I'd be happy. And yeah, so far it looks like it's doing good.
Congratulations. You're popular now. You've been...
I don't want to be famous on TikTok.
I mean, you are famous on Twitter.
I'm not that famous on Twitter.
I mean, you have the Narukami account.
I did. Those were different days. Since then, I retired it. I now have more followers on TikTok than I do on Twitter. This is scary. For a guy who just basically, I just sit down on my bed and record and just just basically quote TikToks, not even in a Genshin voice. I just edit them over the original audio and just sit there with them. Honestly, is shocking, just considering like how much it blew up. But yeah, that's just been me the past couple days, and yeah, in the past couple months, I think the three things that have really blown up in my life were probably VR chat, Genshin Impact, and Final Fantasy XIV Online. Genshin definitely did take off for me because a friend of mine, Voice Across, who runs the Dub Mayhem YouTube channel, asked me to edit a comic dub for him. I'm like, oh, these characters seem cool. Let me see if I play the game. Next thing I know, crippling debts.
I think I remember before you said that you weren't interested in Genshin because of the gacha addiction or something.
Yeah, I said that because I have a bad habit of gacha sometimes. If I was a streamer, I'd be one of those streamers who goes to put in an extra 100 on their account, and everyone in the chat's like, "No, why are you doing this? Why?" Like, no, stop. And I'm like, no.
You're telling this to somebody who spent like $80 to wail on Aoi's birthday in D for DJ.
Yeah, so we're both in the same boat. I totally didn't spend over $100 getting Venti.
I spent like 50 on Venti, or I don't really remember, but hey, I got him.
Yeah.
Because Ayumu Murase.
Thankfully, I already have the characters in the current and next two banners, because otherwise I would be in trouble, especially if I didn't already get Hu Tower Child. Because dang, I love Child. He's just, he's my favorite Russian spy. The favorite Russian imposter. It's like, I was just like, he's one of the voice impressions I actually like doing. Griffin Burns is just so good. He interacts a lot with the community, especially on TikTok. I think I saw with somebody on TikTok that did a duet with him, or he did a duet with them, of them walking up as Child, and Child holds the water. I was like, "Hey girly, here, have some water. You need it for your thirsty ass." And then but Griffin Burns was drinking water halfway through it when he said thirsty ass. Griffin just like completely like spit the water out. You could tell he was choking.
We need to get voice actors on Unchatable NEO one day, just like old times.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to do that. That was something I know that we wanted to do before we went on a hiatus, was having like dedicated episodes to that. I do have a couple I think I could reach back out to, because they said, it wasn't appropriate to keep trying to get them on when the pandemic was going on, especially on the summer of 2020. But yeah, I think like we can definitely bring that back as when we have like a few more episodes out, then I'll start. But yeah. But nah, I like doing Genshin character voices on VR chat, or just like with friends. Especially, like, Child is definitely the one I think I have the most fun with. That or Zhongli. Keith Silverstein does an amazing job as him. Sometimes I'll run around as, like, "Hello, comrade. It appears there's an imposter among us." Or, "Hey, comrade, did you know that my fight with you this week has been sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends? The free mobile RPG?" Or just, like, whatever stupid thing that comes to my mind when I'm sitting there in the chat.
Speaking of sponsors, this episode of Unchatable NEO was sponsored by the Olive Garden.
Wow! With the endless pasta bowls?
Yeah, come get your free breadsticks.
Come on down to the Olive Garden, get yourself breadsticks.
Breadsticks.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that I definitely took up my time, and as soon as the anime releases, I think it will take up a lot of majority of my identity, is Chainsaw Man. Because I read the manga. Oh my god, it's like one of my favorite things I've ever read. And I'm just waiting for like part 2 of the manga to get announced. I normally don't read the manga for stuff. I'm very much about waiting for like the anime, because like reading the manga is pretty cool. You get the raw idea of what the author wanted as opposed to the anime. But then you have like those anime adaptations that like they do so well in adapting the tone. It's like, oh man, I would just always prefer the anime over it, because I can just sit down on the couch and just like do work, and I can just look up every 2 seconds and see what the subtitles say, or whatever. Or I just won't even look up period if I'm watching the dub. That was definitely the case with me for JoJo and what else was it? Demon Slayer and Love is War. I love those animes so much. I definitely want to I want to stay on the same track with the anime because like they're really special to me. But then like I go ahead sometimes I'll read the manga like with Attack on Titan because like oh man, I hear like insane plot things and that happens. But yeah.
Right. As for me, your boy's trying to complete some games, and you would think, Alice should beat Neil the World Ends with You, SMT3, shoot, what else? Night in the Woods, all that stuff. No, none of that. It's freaking Slender the Arrival of all things.
Dear God, the 2010 YouTubers.
Yeah, those were all days.
I don't imagine,
honestly,
like, you're sitting there like, hello everybody, my name is MarplePyke, and welcome back to Slender the Arrival.
Welcome. Yeah, look at this place. It's Slenderman. But yeah,
oh my God, the Slender Man!
Yes, I do indeed have a Russian accent.
That wasn't Russian. I was doing Belgique from Phineas and Ferb.
How am I supposed to know?
I don't know. I was doing it to be funny, but you actually had to try to say that I had my name. You tried to establish some kind of accent to it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I apologize.
We apologize to the Russian community. You guys are pretty cool.
Yeah,
you gave us Bert Kreischer and Child.
But yeah, Slender the Arrival. I actually used to be scared of Slender Man when I was a kid. I think I saw like a review on Toonami, at least online, and it freaked me out. Like Slender Man freaked me out. I did not knowing that he was a creepypasta, and those don't exist. Yeah. Now I knew that he wasn't real, but it still really freaked me out. I had to sleep with the lights on, like every day. I think up until I don't know the end of the end of 2013. Yeah, I was a huge scary cat. I'm not even scared by him anymore. Let's be clear.
Sure.
Let's just meme him. I just meme on him nowadays.
Yes, as opposed to when you were in the VC with us when we were playing as Sora in Smash Brothers. I totally didn't hear you like shouting while you were running away from the Slender Man.
Honest, I
got your ass in 4K.
Dang it! But yeah, I like seeing other people. Like, let's be clear. I like seeing other people play Slender the Arrival.
Oh yeah,
I just don't like playing the game in general.
You definitely gotta love the people with like the big personalities like Markiplier or maybe Jacksepticeye or the one Swedish guy who sits on his kitchen floor to look at memes.
I just mostly watch Zap9 play it.
Oh, then Zap9, yeah. I have a weird history with Slender Man. I've never touched any of the games. But I guess I'm closely knit with him because in middle school, some of my classmates who were indeed gamers would say that I look like Slender Man because I don't know how many viewers know this, but I'm Irish, so I have super pale skin, and I was one of the taller kids in the class, and I was skinny. And some days I would just wear black to school. I didn't have an emo phase. I just really liked this nice pair of black jeans, and I might have had like a black Spider-Man shirt. So like whenever I walk by, everyone would say like, "Oh my God, Slender Man! Here, take this page." And I'm like, "Why?" Like, bruh, I'm just trying to learn my multiplication tables here.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I started playing like The Arrival back in the Wii U. I got into like homestead where I have to visit like a farmland or something. I got stuck in that level. I quit playing the game altogether. And even when I'm playing it on Switch, which, by the way, the Switch version visually looks ugly.
Oh, I don't think there was any doubt about that.
Yeah.
How did it look better on Wii U?
Yeah, it was really good on Wii U. Well, not as good as the PC version, at least from what I've seen.
Yes,
But
PC
yeah.
Master Race.
But yeah, I'm still stuck on chapter 3 where I have to go up against Slendy and Jeff the Game Ender.
Oh, yeah.
It's so frustrating.
Don't worry about it. Just run through the woods. Just get
No.
good.
I have to go through a underground thing of a jig.
Oh, the underground sections. Then yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
I didn't like that section. Just turn on 6 Generations Boom. I go through it easily on Wii U, but I can't on the Switch. What's up with that? And even though I'm saying, I'm sorry if I'm flip-flopping around, but even though I said that I don't like playing Slender the Arrival, I still bought it on Switch because, actually, I think it's because of Theft 9. Hashtag blame Theft 9. Nah. Well, that's partially, but you know.
Hashtag blame Theft9.
Cancel Theft!
I stubbed my toe today. Hashtag cancel Theft9. My coffee tasted funny today. Hashtag blame Theft9. Oh yeah, recording this on the 20th, a Wednesday. Alice, do you know what day it is tomorrow?
AC Mongelo's birthday?
No.
No, I think it's like the 22nd. But no, what is it?
If you'll divert your eyes to Urban Thesaurus, or sorry, Urban Dictionary. I don't know why I said Urban Thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to look it up right now. This is
yes. Yes, I do know of an Urban Sora.
I said Urban Thesaurus.
Is it a dinosaur featuring Sora?
What? No. Alice, I want you to go ahead and read what I'm about to send you. Oh, actually, no, I'm not gonna force you to read it out loud because that would be cruel. Tomorrow is October 21st, known as National Throw Short People Day. On October 21st, you can throw anybody under 5'4", no permission needed.
Jack.
Alice? Sorry, I've been meaning to tell you this for a while, but, I've been living in your walls.
So this is link between worlds, huh?
Huh.
Yeah.
You made it was supposed to be like was supposed to be a funny edge joke into a Zelda reference. You know what? Good on you for that. I'll go ahead and get out. I'll take my pizza with me. But no, you're lucky that you live on the opposite side of the country from me. Otherwise, I would redeem my T card, my throw card. No, it should be my Y card for yeet card.
Your yeet card.
Yes, I would yeet you. Imagine I would yeet you in like a field onto like grass or something. I'm not gonna yeet you like yeet you on a fucking pavement. But no.
By the way, when's National Throw Tall People Day?
You know what? I don't know if that exists. Let me check.
I really hope it's the same day as
Tall People Day.
Yes. Then I can just yeet you.
Oh, it's October 22nd. It's literally Friday, the day after. It's like, you're legally allowed to throw tall people, anyone 5'10" or taller. Oh, this is biased to anyone between 5'4" and 5'10". They don't have to get thrown at all. But they get to do all the throwing.
I'm still gonna throw you, though.
Aw, you're gonna swim me around like some episode of Dragon Ball Z.
I don't watch Dragon Ball Z.
You're gonna no. I imagine you throwing me as like the Goofy Bombardier in KH3, where Sora picks up Goofy and then throws him onto the ground. Like gorge.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much that.
Mm-hmm.
What is this episode?
I told you this was just a recap episode of everything.
Yes, recapping how we. Yes, recapping
how badly we want to throw each other.
We should title this episode "Let's Throw Each Other."
You know what? Maybe. I don't. Like National Throw People Day.
Yeah, that's the episode.
That sounds like throw a guy sounds like a it sounds like a toy from like the 70s.
Oh no. Alright, let's see, what else is there? I don't wanna mention anything not safe for work, obviously. Because I've been into a game that's not safe for work. But I'm not gonna say it because this is a Christian podcast. Compared to the Eggplant podcast.
I thought it was Catholic.
Yeah, this is a Catholic podcast. Well, at least compared to the Eggplant podcast. There.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're new here, y'all, I stutter a lot.
Don't worry, so do I. I stutter sometimes as well with getting topics off the floor. It was definitely with the introduction. I guess this is also we have a bit of a talking point here because this was announced today. Yesterday technically. Mob Psycho 100's TV anime reveals 3rd season in teaser trailer, which is
yes.
The teaser trailer is just just a countdown of all the episodes leading up to this point with the 100% with some quotes, and then you just see like a slow pan over the concept art that they showed. I am so excited that we finally got the 3rd season. I was seeing talks about how apparently it might end up that they might not have even gotten that 3rd season. But I'm so glad that was wrong, because this is supposed to be the 3rd season is supposed to be the final season. And when my brother read the manga, when he and I were staying together over the pandemic, I watched him read it. I didn't read it myself. I saw his reaction though. He was crying. I'm like, oh man, I'm not ready for this, am I?
I am super excited for Mob Psycho.
Oh yeah.
Oh, season 3. It's my favorite anime of all time. I watched it back in 2007. I have the Blu-ray. I have the Blu-ray, and it really, really helped me get me out of a dark place.
Aw, that's awesome. I think it's in my top 3. I think I was 3rd. All I know is that my number 1 favorite anime of all time is still Code Geass. But I still show the fact that I love Mob Psycho, and I'm proving to the world that it's my top 3 still, because you know about this, I know about this, but at a convention a couple years ago, I think back in 2019, I bought a Mob Psycho 100 throw blanket, and that's what I use when I sit at my desk when I'm editing, or when I'm, to quote Michelangelo from Injustice 2, when I could be gaming. But yeah, it's just a poster from the 1st season. I just wrapped it around my legs just now. Oof. Oh man, yeah, definitely.
Man, to think that I got into Mob Psycho because Casey Modula voiced one of the characters.
Mm-hmm. And that voice cast is really solid. I absolutely love it. I think what I love most about Mob Psycho 100 is definitely Studio Bones' art direction. They, from what I understand, they work on Fire Force and My Hero, but those are like anime that have like 26 episodes a season. You don't get that same amount of wide coverage of animation, but usually Mob Psycho 100 seasons are like 10 to 12 episodes, if I remember correctly. And my god, I can't believe...
Even for like something that's like 12 episodes, or more, I don't know. They look super stunning, like visually.
Oh yeah, no. It's this is the team that worked on One Punch Man season 1.
Team? I think that was a different studio.
Well, they're still like, it's like
I don't think Bones worked on
no. There's a lot of the lead animators and and some of the people behind the choreography did help with that.
Okay.
And it's really fascinating. I think that in terms of animation, like I love Code Geass, but Mob Psycho 100 has my favorite animation style, I think, of any anime I've seen. Period. I don't know. Oh, if we're counting films, then my third favorite anime of all time is A Silent Voice. That movie is just... Ooh. I watched that.
If we're going back to like Mop for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was episode 11, but episode 11 of season 2, literally the best animation I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was visually the best. Because I can't put it into words. It's so freaking good.
You know what else I love is definitely the openings.
Yes.
99 and 99.9 by Mob Choir. They have you have Mother's Basement's videos about each opening, but holy crap, there's so... Not only is do they use a lot of plot threads and storytelling and in the animation for it, like they're teasing everything. They use different animation techniques. I think that 99.9 season 2's opening definitely has the most impressive one. That long tracking shot where they're all fighting and like along a highway, that's done by like they recorded it with a drone, and then they use like a camera filter to trace over it. It's absolutely amazing. And what sucks, what sucks about that though is Mob Choir. They are made. It's a team of music production that's only made exclusively for Mob Psycho 100. If they were allowed to work on, I wish they were allowed to work on any other anime as well, because then we could get more stuff like that. But then again, it just shows how revolutionary the time and effort put into Mob is. They put 110% into everything.
That's why we both love Mob Psycho. Lots of, especially the anime. I haven't read the manga, but there's so much time and effort put into, like, the show.
And the characters too. Weirdly enough, I hardly see any like manga or anime use its cast of characters so vastly, but also so worthwhile. I think the closest I can compare it to, where like every character is useful, every character has a reason to be there, is like maybe JoJo Part 4. Like nobody in Mob Psycho 100 doesn't serve a purpose, and nobody feels the same in terms of character. Everyone, even some characters are drawn in a completely different art style than everyone else. Especially like the the Tendo brothers? Like it's like just a circle and a square.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love the anime so much. It is one of the shows that I don't want to read the manga for, because I want to see every ounce of sweat, blood, and tears get their time to shine by watching the anime. I was showing it to a friend too. They were absolutely stunned that it's not as big as it is. I'm just I'm happy that that's with season 2 it definitely blew up, and hopefully with the impact that season 3 is supposed to have, that it gets what it deserves, that it gets the recognition it needs, because it is. You know what? Screw it. I think I might like it better than Code Geass. Who knows? I said as I have the Code Geass Blu-ray unopened, sitting in my media console, and I'm wrapped around in a MarplePyke 100 blanket. Who knows? You know what? Who needs top 3s and 10s and 5s and 17s or whatnot? But yeah, MarplePyke 100 is honestly one of the most special anime to me.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see.
We're at the.
Wait, how much have we been recording?
On my screen,
almost an hour.
On my screen, it's 59 minutes.
Same here.
And I think like we had like 2 minutes of us getting prepped while I hit record. So, you know, maybe right now might be a good time to call it a day. You know, we got work to do and whatnot. But yeah.
Yeah, this was a fun little recap episode, just us chilling and all that.
Just getting caught back up, filling people in on how things are supposed to be handled with Unchatable going forward, the usual. And next week will be our Halloween episode, so you know we gotta start off with a strong theme. So we'll see about that. But
yep.
Until then. I'm excited to finally be back and doing all this again. It's definitely one of my favorite. It's definitely gonna be it's gonna be good to finally have something to do again. To feel like that I'm working towards something.
Exactly. Honestly, all day a lot of things I've been doing is what D4DJ, going on Twitter, playing some H games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm an adult now. Oh yeah, your boy just turned 20 years old.
When?
Well, just last month.
Oh yeah, right. And I gifted you a bunch of Steam games.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I wish I could talk about the Terrain of Magical Expertise game.
Just like making a quick little thing before we end the episode.
Yeah, but. Anyways, the Terrain of Magical Expertise is so far a really great game. I'm still in like the beginning of it, but my gosh, is it really good? And it's based on the web series Tome.
Yeah.
And y'all should watch it, and y'all should play the Tome game too. Lots of blood, sweat, and tears has been put into this game, so. Mm-hmm. It's very worth it. Very, very, very worth it.
I know, I bought it for you instead of myself, and I don't even own it yet.
Do it!
I know, I will. It's just, money! And SMT5 is coming up! And I don't know if I want to get the Guardians game! And also the new Mario Party! And also, like, 500 other games coming out this year. And then that funny Himbo Rengoku comes out! What if I don't have enough for him?
We'll see. We'll play it by ear. I'll
play by my wallet.
play it by your wallet.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry. Play it by ear, Mike. That's what my mom always tells me.
Okay. All right. We're just gonna call it. Like,
right.
That's it for this week. So we'll catch you guys later.
Everybody. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you up next time. And wait, this isn't the Eggplant podcast. Dang it!
Aw, man. Look, you need to turn back. Look in the script. You know how you're supposed to end these things. Come on, we had this set already.
We'll catch you up next time. Blah, 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 blah. Take care, my fellow Unchattables?
My fellow Unchattables? That sounds like a Lunchable. Like, okay.
Yeah, we should have our own brand.
You know what?
Have some Unchattables.
Like, oh my god. It's just the... Okay, no, yeah, I was gonna make a reference, but you know what? We don't have the time. I gotta go. But yeah, catch you guys next week. Glad to be doing this again. Bye.
Alright, bye!